So this guy is amazing. It's just some funny things. First of all, he is a huge Chicago Bears fan. Rachel and I are from Chicago. And he just kept wanting to talk about the Bears. And secondly, he loves the doctors. Like he
watches
nonstop and stars us. And he was like, I can't believe you're walking into my apartment. I watch you guys every day. So he's just such a great guy. But that being said, you know, he's an active police officer, and with the fusion, his lumbar fusion, he is really in trouble, and he's worried about his job because if he can't get back active on the force because of his injury, then he could lose the job. And so he really and he's gained 30 pounds. And so he has, not only does he have the injury and the weight gain, he also has kind of the social, you know,
but you know what I love about that story, and we all do this in medicine, but I think you did it so well, Ian, is sometimes we have to be medical detectives, and we have to piece together the puzzle of what's going on with a patient. So you heard his story about his injury, but then you focused in on the consequence of his injury, which is his weight gain, which is actually preventing his rehabilitation.
I think that this visit is going to allow Chris to address these injuries now so they potentially don't become lifelong problems for him, because I'll tell you what, especially for people who are in the front lines, you know, and a shout out to all police officers out there who protect us and keep us safe. They put their bodies on the line every day. You know, this is easily one of those injuries where if it weren't addressed now, this could literally cause Chris to be disabled for the rest of his life.
And you know, and people don't realize, you know, when we say a spinal fusion, that means they took his vertebrae, his backbones, and they had to fuse them together. So he has limited range of motion. And still has a little pain going down his legs. But here's the good thing. He's very motivated, which is important, right?
Yep.
And we made a deal with him. We made 2 deals. We said, one, if you lose the weight, then we're going to bring you to the show to L.A. because he's very excited about that. And I also made a deal with him. I said, he's such a Bears fan. I said, if you lose the weight, you're going to come to Chicago. You and I are going to a Bears game.
That's awesome.
Hello. Chris?
Yes, sir.
Dr. Ian.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming.
Why did you want to become a police officer?
When I was a little kid, I have several uncles that were police officers. I've always said, from the time that I can remember, I want to be a police officer. You get to see all aspects of different people, and you get to meet a whole different kind of different people, too.
What happened? What caused the injury?
It was approximately about 2 o'clock in the morning, and we were looking for a subject, and I was running full speed.